Hey guys, it's your boy Hodgy here and welcome to another FM24 video. Today I'm going to be showing you all the best buys that you can make in your FM24 save. So if you look in the timestamps below in the video, I will label exactly the areas I'll be talking about in each section of the video. Please just go click on that to target what area you need on the pitch. So first, we're going to be going straight into goalkeepers. We're not going to be spending too long on this, but we've got basically two keepers that you can get in your FM24 save. Okay, so the first keeper we're going to be looking at is a player called Rome Jaden Owusu-Oduru. He is the keeper currently at AZ Alkmaar. He is 19 years of age in the Dutch league. This player is valued around 5.4 to £8 million. As a 19-year-old for a keeper, you can't really ask for much. But especially with this keeper, he's got the most important stats in the most important areas. We have looked through plenty of keepers on this channel, and trust me, this keeper is the one to get. That is 19 years of age with the best potential and the cheapest price tag. Now, as we jump into the second keeper, this is more of your traditional keeper. He goes by the name of Lucas Pelly. As you can see on the screen, he has amazing one-on-ones, amazing punching. He's a good, all-round keeper, only the age of 25, and his release clause is actually £9 million for yours to grab. The only issue is that he did only just sign with this Brazilian side, so unfortunately you can't get him straight away. However, in January, you can be sure to go pick him up just for the £9 million he is. Now, first on the centre-back list, we have no other than, I am going to butcher this name, Anil Ahmedovic. Now, if you're in the Premier League side, there's no need for a work permit for this guy. He's at 24 years of age, so currently in his prime, and he is a great starting centre-back for your squad. With plenty of room to grow, Anil has amazing anticipation, amazing physicals. He has great passing, great tackling. He's a great ball-playing centre-back. He's also got the vision, he's got the positioning, he's got about everything you need in regards to a ball-playing defender. Now, looking at cost, he is going to set you sadly in that premium budget in that 11 million to 14 million pounds. Now, please bear in mind that I did purchase him with kind of a Man City squad, so you may be able to get him for a bit more of a deal, especially in the January window, when Sheffield United are probably in the mud. Now, the next centre-back we're going to be looking at is no other than Bafodé Diakite at LOSC Lille in the Liga 1. Now, Diakite is only 22 years of age. He has plenty of room to grow. He is a great starting centre-back for almost any side in the FM save. Now, despite being only 22 years of age, Diakite is an amazing ball-playing defender. We're looking at 14 heading and 15 marking. He's got great first touch with great passing and vision. He's very good all-round centre-back, just like Ahmedovic. He is also 30 mil, so it is your premium budget range. However, I can guarantee you right now that if you're in your FM save, he is definitely a starting player in your defence. Now for the budget teams, I know you're itching for a centre-back, so here we go. We have David Costas for you. He is currently a 28-year-old centre-back right in his prime, and he only costs you 425k. Now, David Costas does play for Oviedo in the Spanish second-tier division, so make sure you load in that Spanish second-tier division league. Now, back to David Costas. Look at these stats, man. For 425k, you can't even go wrong. This is like a Premier Division level centre-back you're looking at. Now, even if at a high club, you have 425k lying around, trust me and go get this guy now. Now, just to cover the last aspect of centre-backs, because I know you can never get enough centre-backs in Football Manager, we're looking at a player who's only 17 years of age. We're looking at Bastien Mipayu, who's at Nantes in the Liga 1. Now, this player is a terrific young centre-back, very much room for growth as he's only 17 years old, so bear that in mind that he might lack in some areas. However, this guy, for a 17-year-old player, he's got terrific stats, terrific ball playing, and I bet you by the age of 22-23, this guy is smashing it in your team. Now, as a budget, in my save, I managed to get Bastien Mipayu for £1.3 million, since he's in the region of only 275k to 2.5 mil. Now, bear in mind, he is a bit picky with what club he goes to, because he really wants to develop and start at the certain club, so make sure you're at that level, which you can put him straight into centre-back, and trust me, you'll have a player on your hands. Next, as we move on to left-backs, we've got no other than Valentin Barco, who's currently at Boca Juniors in the Argentine Premier Division. Now, if I was to recommend you a player to get out of all the players I'm going to suggest in this video, this guy is your man. You might have heard of him from past years, but I'm telling you right now, this guy develops into an absolute machine of a left-back. And I'm talking about the best in the world left-back by the age of 25, 26. He has amazing attributes for only just an 18-year-old left-back. He can also be quite flexible, play centre-mid if you want to play him in that Mazzala role, or he can even play up to left wing. He's definitely got the attributes just to provide so much for your team as an attacking fullback. He's got great tackling, amazing 15 technique with 15 dribbling. He's a great crosser with the ball with 13. He's got great natural fitness, great flair, great vision. This guy has absolutely everything covering your left back role. He is a must get for any save if you have the budget. And Boca Juniors is only letting him go for £8 million. Now, this is the only negative I have of Valentin Barco, and that is that he is going to definitely have competition if you don't snap him up early enough. So I am recommending you to go out and get him now, right now. Like literally load up your FM save and do it now. Now, as Barco is such a good left back to go and pick up, I'm not going to go too in depth with other left backs you can get. The only thing I'm going to do for you guys who are on a very limited budget and quite low down in the Championship or a lower division in other countries, I'm just going to show you this left back from Borussia Dortmund called Prince Anning. Now, Prince is a 19-year-old. He is very much room for growth and he is on a budget. He is valued at 230k to 2.3 mil. On my save personally, I got him for 1.2 mil and he does cover the main attributes for an attacking left back. We're talking about pace, 14 and 14, which is going to definitely improve as he's only 19 years old. He's got 13 technique, 12 crossing, 12 dribbling. He is going to be great down that left side if you're in a lower division. Now, we all know that left backs and right backs are a very big premium in this game. There's not many to go around. So when it comes to this price tag of 500k to 1 million, you can't really get a better, more reliable attacking left back like Prince Anning at Borussia Dortmund in the Bundesliga. Now we go straight to right backs, and I am only showing you one player, but that's because, yet again, this player is one of my most recommended to get, as not only can he play right back, but he also can play perfectly in that left back position. We are talking about no other than the player Thierry Rendell Correa at Valencia in the Spanish league. Now this right back, I am telling you right now, is so dominant in the game, it is unreal. Look at his physicals. We're talking about 16 agility, 16 stamina, 16 pace, 17 strength. There's nothing this man can't do physically. Now, in my save, Thierry Rendell Correa was bought for only £10 million plus 1.5 million in after league appearance add-ons. So I'm saying that is a great bargain. And if you have 10 million lying around, please go snap him up. First of all, we got Amadou Haidara, who is currently at RB Leipzig in the Bundesliga. Not only is he incredibly flexible, playing nearly in every midfield role as you can see on the screen, he's also a must-get for your team. We're talking about a value of 9.6 to 12 million. You can get him for around that 10 million budget. And let me tell you, this man is a player. Now, this player is more of your essential that you put straight into your team. He is 25 years old. So when it comes to room of growth, there's not that much more development, but he already has them stats. Just look at some of these stats. We got 16 work rate with 16 teamwork. We got 16 stamina, along with a load of 15s all around the place. He can tackle good with 14. He's got great technique at 15. Great first touch. Now, for me personally, I did play Haidara as my box-to-box. That's purely because he's got great off the ball as well at 15. He's got great stamina, great work rate. He is really your most ideal box-to-box, and you're not getting a better one as 10 million. We know how rare they are in Football Manager, so please tell me now you are getting Haidara after this video. Next up, you might think is quite an unusual pick, and you won't see on many other videos, and that is no other than Rio Hatate, who's currently at Celtic in the Scottish League. Now, Rio Hatate is one of your more attacking-minded central midfielders. He is a great mezzala, but also he can even play that box-to-box role as well. He's got great tackling, but what Hatate excels at is his vision and work rate. He's got great pace, he's got great first touch, great passing, he can tackle. He's got absolutely everything about his game, so he can play in nearly any roles in that centre midfield spot. Now, the only thing of Hatate is that he just joined Celtic, but... now, there is a but. In my current save, I have simulated to January, that 1st January transfer window, and Hatate actually came to my club for £9 million. What a bargain this is. I can tell you right now, you can go sell your 20 million valued midfielder. Guarantee you can go get him for half the price and he's double the player. It's like me going to Waitrose and getting a £6 meal deal when there's a Greggs just across the street offering a £1.20 sausage roll. Next on the midfielder list, we go over to the French league known as the Wonder Kid Club Clermont. They have a player called Mohamed Cham who plays in that attacking midfield spot. The Austrian signed just last year, so you can go grab him right now with your managerial save for only around £4 million, or probably even less. We're looking at a very attacking-minded centre mid who's got 14 dribbling, 14 finishing, and 13 first touch. This is looking like a great advanced forward playing in your centre mid role. He's got great athletical ability with 14 acceleration and 13 pace. He's got great passing and technique with good vision to complement that. He's also got them 14 long shots, so you can bang him in from outside the box. I'm telling you now, he has all the right areas for that attacking-minded midfield role. Now, we have one final little player to look at for your midfield role. He's more of a defensive-minded midfielder, and he goes by the name of Luca Lipani, who plays in Sassuolo in the Serie A. Now, please bear in mind that this guy just did indeed join Sassuolo. However, you can go grab this fella on loan. And once you grab him on loan, you can then sign him permanently just that year later. Now, this player is more for your budget. He is 18 years of age. However, he will absolutely do you a job if you're in a lower division. He's got 15 free kick taking. He's got 14 heading and 6-2, so he can head in them corners. He's got decent penalty taking. He's got great technique, great long shots, great long throws. This guy's a set piece masterclass, let me tell you. If you're lacking in them set pieces, go grab your man Lipani. I was about to say Lee Panini then. I'm thinking too much of the sausage rolls thing. Now, lastly, I'm just going to touch on this midfielder very quickly. He is no other than Sphere Hayseth Naipan. I probably butchered that name too, but if you're a couple years in your FM save, you should probably go look at this fella. At the start of your save, he is 16 and unable to purchase. However, Naipan's potential ability in this game is actually unreal. You can go pick this guy up and he could become literally the best midfielder in the world. Now, this is the guy who's, I don't have to say much, he's 16 years old. He's very strong with both feet. He's got great work, great passing at the age of 16 with great dribbling. He's just got great technical ability. He's also actually quite quick for a 16-year-old. And he's got 16 flair. Like, he really shouldn't have this good stats just as a 16-year-old. So if you have 5 million to 10 million lying about in your club and you're a couple years or a year into your save, please just go get yourself Sphere Hayseth Naipan and save you the trouble for future when he costs over 100 million. We have attacking midfielders and wingers, ladies and gentlemen, and we have plenty of players to bring to your attention. So first on the list, we have a player called by the name of Morley Silla. He is currently at a club called Arouca in the Portuguese league. Now, Morley is more of your budget attacking minded midfielder. Now, we are looking at a bargain for just at a price of 2.5 to £3 million you can go grab him for. As you see by the stats, Morley is a great pen taker, but also just look at his technicals. You see high 14s and 15s just across the board. And not only that, but he also has great vision and work rate. He's a hard worker with great physicals as well. There's not really anything this guy can't do. Now, this player is notoriously known throughout all the past FMs since he was just the age of 18. And of course, it is the Argentine star who is currently in the MLS at the club Atlanta United. And it is the notorious Thiago Almada. Now, his value is 9.6 to £15 million. You could probably get him for around that 12 to £13 million price range. There's no point to dive into this player too much. Just know he's an amazing dribbler, amazing set piece taker. He's just got the best passing and technique. He's great in that central attacking minded spot, and he will do you an absolute job for your FM save. If you don't have him, I don't know why. He has all the player traits you want. And as we move on to the next midfielder, we are not moving too far away, as it's yet again another MLS star. We are talking about a very flexible, a very attacking minded, more of a winger orientated midfielder, and that goes by no other than Facundo Torres. This player is currently at Orlando City. Now, if you want to train him as that advanced forward role, you bloody well can, because just look at his advanced role stats. He's got 15 dribbling, 14 finishing, and 16 first touch. He's got amazing flair and amazing pace, as well as passing, technique, vision, and about everything else you want as an attacking-minded player. Now, he is at your premium cost. He is valued at 12 to 17 mil, but you can, like you see on the screen, can go pick him up right now for £15 million. You can probably work to try get him cheaper, especially at the end of the window. He's only 23 years old, so there's plenty of room of growth. But my God, have they got some MLS stars you can go pick up. Especially with Facundo Torres, like I said with Thiago Almada. If you're at a lower league side, like a Wolves, like an Everton, and you're really trying to challenge and get to that top 4, top 6, Facundo Torres is your man. Okay, just go get him. Next, we have more of a wing-orientated player, and that goes by no other than the name Savio, who's a Brazilian wonder kid who currently is playing at Girona. Now, he is sadly on loan, so you can't get him and play him straight away. Now, I know it is very odd that this guy is somehow still at Troyes in the Liga 2, despite going on loan to PSV and Girona and still at that club. Because he is at that low level club, he can be signed for only £8.5 million. If you have that 10 million lying around, please go pick up Savio. We've got 17 dribbling we're working with 16 flair. He's got some pace about him as well, so he is your ideal winger. Not only has he got the player traits of knock ball the past opponent and cuts inside from the right wing, he can play both side wings as well. He is only 19 years old, which means he has plenty of growth in him. He does indeed, by the age of 26, become one of the best wingers that you can buy, and by no means is he cheap at that point. Next up in the left attacking mid role and also in the central attacking mid position, we have the name Alberto Melero. This is your Spanish wonder kid who's currently at Las Palmas in this first tier Spanish division. Now, Melero is a fantastic winger. He has amazing attributes. We're looking at good pace with amazing 16 technique to work with off the bat. 16 flair, 15 dribbling, 15 first touch. This man is a magician on the ball. Now you can go pick up Alberto Molero just for around the price tag of around £7.5 million. But as you can see, his value is 5.8 million to 8.8 million. So you could probably get him even cheaper than that and around that price tag. He is only 19 years of age, so trust me in this. He develops into an absolute machine as he's already got amazing technical, mental and physical stats. You really can't go wrong with Alberto. Now for you budget players, I have got a special treat for you. Not only the king himself, Nicholas Perini. This star man has been signed on my QPR save, and I signed him for approximately 700k on there. However, in my Man City save, he did sign for only 500k. This guy is your bargain of the century, let me tell you. He is banging in the goals in my championship save. Now, as you see, I'm in the vintage QPR kit myself, so please come check out my stream. The link is down in the description. It is twitch.tv/HodgyFM. Be sure to come by and just enjoy viewing my pain as I lose a 95th minute winner. Back to Nicholas Perini, the GOAT himself. Now looking at stats wise, this guy, you can see why I put him on this list. He has got a great holy trinity in 13 dribbling, 14 finishing and 13 first touch. He's rapid with 14 acceleration and 13 pace. He's got 14 technique. He also can pass the ball well with 13 passing. Now he does indeed play for the side Venezia in Serie B, hence why he's so damn cheap despite being so good. Please go pick this guy up. Now we are moving into the most exciting position, and that is your striker role. Now this player that we're first going to be looking at is called Justin Deal. Now he is your ideal championship striker. We're looking at the Holy Trinity of 15 dribbling, 12 finishing and 12 first touch at 18 years old. You know them stats by the age of 24-25 is going to be unreal. Now, the German talisman Justin Deal is indeed in FC Cologne's second team, so that's why they're so open for the sale. As you see on the screen, I bought him for 1.5 million. For a Man City-like club, I can tell you now you can get him cheaper than that. Now, as you advance your save into a few months and you're looking to pick up a striker, he goes by the name as Luka Jovic, who's currently at AC Milan. You can get my man Luka Jovic, as you see on the screen, for just 700,000. Bear in mind, Luka Jovic can play nearly any role you actually want him to do in that forward role. He's got the Holy Trinity with 14 finishing and 14 first touch and 13 dribbling. The man is only 25 years old, by the way. If I told you right now, what age would you think Luka Jovic is? You wouldn't believe it if I said he was 25 years old. You can give this man his second chance into blooming his career and being a great forward in your game. Now, lastly, in the advanced forward position, what better way to finish it off than the man himself, Wilfried Gnonto at Leeds United. If you didn't know already and you're in the Premier League, you're probably wondering why a season later how Leeds is always in the Premiership. And let me tell you right now, the reason is Wilfried Gnonto. Now, you can go grab this fella just for the amount you can see on the screen, £15 million. You can go buy him for straight away from Leeds United. Now, if you look at his physicals, man, he's got the pace there already, even at the age of 19. He's got 16 acceleration, he's got 17 natural fitness, 16 agility, 16 balance, and 15 pace. And that's all improve over the years to come. He's got the Holy Trinity in his locker with 16 dribbling, 13 finishing, and 13 first touch. He's got absolutely great technique with 15. He's got some player traits, which is very admirable, as well as a great work rate, great off the ball, and all-around great determination and personality traits. Now that leaves it for the best budget players you can get for under 15 million. We have covered all areas of the field, and now it's down to you to go get your players and really improve your FM24 save. Please hit the like and subscribe button. It will mean so much to my channel as I'm only just starting out, but I really appreciate it because I put a lot of dedication and time into this work to find out all this information for you guys. I'm Hodgy and I'm out. Peace.